Hi everyone. So I am here to do my Partners in Cream project pan. It was started by Stephanie Lyons and Dylan from Outward Processing, I believe, and it's been going on for a few years. I jumped in at the beginning of this year just because I thought it was um, just a project that had really, really good intentions in terms of like using up older cream products or just like trying to get progress on cream products. So I have updates. I am filming this a little bit early. This is October 3rd. Wow, it's October. And typically, updates go up on the 10th. But I just don't feel like I'm going to have a ton of progress on these over the next week. And so I'm just going to film it now, probably post a little bit early. And plus, sometimes, like, once I officially roll something in, I like really get going on it. So just kind of wanted to give myself a little extra motivation towards these products. All right, so let's start from the oldest one in here that was in here from the very beginning. This is my MAC paint pot in groundwork. It doesn't really look like groundwork anymore because it's actually super shimmery. I don't know when's the last time I swatched it for you guys, but groundwork is actually more of like a matte satin type of shade, and I mixed in a few things that make it a lot more shimmery now. Sorry, I'm trying to catch the light to show you guys. And I think it still works great as a base for me. Actually, sometimes I let it stand alone as the shimmer for my lids as well, and I just pop on something darker. So yeah, it's been really, really good to use. So I'll just keep working at it. I'm hoping to make the dent a little bit deeper every time. And it would be really, really great to hit the glass bottom by the end of the year. But because I recently pushed in some of those new products, I'm not gonna like pressure myself to do it. But yeah, continue to work on this. The next oldest thing in here is my, trying to look at my list here. Oh, I brought it in May. It was my liquid Franken liquid contour, and if you saw my last update, I actually finished the original like version of it and then said that I would be mixing together a new batch, and I did that. And then on top of that, I didn't finish it, but I ended up I'm gonna be retiring this packaging because I actually put them into this dispenser, this component, and this is a lot easier to use. I mixed some other stuff in here too, so it's actually quite full. This one has about 15 milliliters worth of product in here. And I think for the purpose of this project, I'm actually going to roll this out. Because, well, for one, I finished the original like version of the liquid contour, made my new one, but I'm slowly phasing this into my daily routine. I'm using actually something else for my contour right now, but I need to kind of play around with this a little bit more, my new concoction, a little bit more. So I think I'm just gonna give myself flexibility to do that rather than pressuring myself by putting it into a project right now. So yes, bronzing things are going to be rolling out, and I will roll something else in at the end. The next thing here is my Shiseido Synchro Skin, and I challenged myself to use up as much as I could, especially during the fall. As you can see now, with the windowing, it's actually down to the top of the lines here, or top of the words there, and my lines kind of match up with kind of my progress here. Actually, I haven't really been using a lot of this out of the actual container here. Sorry, I'm like, have sounds coming out of me because I just finished a meal. Um, and I've actually been putting it a lot into this component here. As you can see, this is quite full because I actually just recently topped it back up again and put in and added in a mixing medium as well. So that finally did it. Though however much I wanted to use out of here, my goal for this year at least was to use it up to the word. So I hit that goal. This is also in my deck of panning for that goal. So with the rest of the uses in this, I actually reach for this every single day, so I'm not really worried about like not reaching for this. And I think this will be just enough to bring me through I think at least the next 3 weeks, depending on how much I use of it every day. um I think by then my complexion will be even a little bit lighter, and it'll be time for me to bring in my even lighter foundation. This is the same one, but in sand. And so as you can see, it's considerably lighter. And but I'm not ready to roll it, I think, into this project yet. For one, this isn't a really old product. I actually brought it in like the summer. It's about here right now. And I need to play with this a little bit more, I think. And, first use whatever is left in this one and then roll this one in and then figure out like the right mix for it. So there's potential where I might roll this in the next update, but I just wanted to show you guys like this is kind of my plan. But in terms of foundations, I think I'm just gonna roll them all out and you know, do my best to work on this. But my intentions will be to figure things out and then maybe come back with a plan. Um, yeah, kind of similar to the bronzer situation. So those two are going to be rolling out. I'm going to roll something else in, and we'll see if you'll see those products again in this project. All right, the next thing here is my Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. This is a long haul project, just a product just like the matte groundwork, but this is kind of like a fixing product for pretty much any makeup. Really, really versatile. I made a whole video on it if you're interested. But let's see where I put my marking. Honestly hasn't shifted that much. You need so little. So this is kind of where I'm at right now, and like I might be a little bit higher at my last update or my last when I introduced it last time. And pretty much all I used this for was some setting spray and a mini setting spray and a large setting spray that I used this in. And I think altogether I maybe used about like 40 drops maybe. I am doing about 10 drops every ounce of setting spray that I'm making. So yeah, I use about an ounce of setting spray every month. So I'm hoping that I'll get to use this again in a little bit. So this is gonna be super, super slow going. I might try to use it for its intended purpose of like actually fixing and like fixing down makeup in terms of like eyeshadows and stuff like that. So but I just put this in just to motivate myself to like keep an eye on it, be using it up. Definitely long haul here. All right, and then the last thing was my Thayer's toner. This is a milky toner by Thayer's that I actually decanted into something else. I don't have that with me, but yeah, I was able to decant some more, and I think it's about an ounce. And I was able to push it down to this mark for this update. This is where I started last update or last intro, and then this is the update there. So yeah, still really slow going with the product. I really mainly use it as a makeup remover. So I'll probably top it up again before the next update, and then hopefully it'll be just a little bit lower and make its way to being finished, hopefully by the end of the year, if not a little bit into the next year. Okay, and then, sorry. And then the last thing I wanted to mention was because I'm rolling out two things, the bronzer and the foundation, I'm going to bring in two things. The first one here is actually a hair product. It's a hydrating scalp serum. And this one I picked up at Sephora, I think on sale, half off. I really should mark this. I am, there's no like really, oh, here we go. It lines up with this little glass, I guess. I guess this is like the icon that they're using for glass. So it's right about the top of that glass, not cup. You know what I'm talking about, this wine glass that you see here. And so that's kind of where I'm at. And honestly, if I use this every day, it can go pretty quick. I just have been slacking, which is why I want to push it into this project. Honestly, this isn't very old. I think I only had this for about 2 or 3 months at most. But I'm not really reaching for this. Don't find it to be a huge difference. This is their hydrating scalp serum, by the way, if you're interested. I don't see it making a huge difference for me, so I just kind of want to use it up, get it out. Other thing I want to bring in is this e.l.f. I don't think they make it anymore. They call it their Love Triangle Lip Filler Liner in the shade Soft Pink. This is very much like a MLBB lip liner. Looks very, very natural on me. Let me see if I swatch it for you guys. Where's a good spot? Right in the middle there. Very, very natural. And I really enjoy it. I'm really sad they don't make it anymore. But honestly, that can tell you how old it is. So, funny enough, this might be one of the last e.l.f. products and one of the oldest, like lip products in my collection. Like I've revamped it so much over the last year. So, yeah, just to pay homage to the old version of my collection, and also to stick to the goal of this project of really using my oldest cream products. I wanted to go ahead and roll this in. This is actually in a few other projects that I recently updated on. I already dropped it. So you could be seeing this again, and I'll give a few updates there. Oh man, I haven't even figured out how to mark this. It doesn't help. So this is kind of where I'm at with things. I guess I'll try to mark it on my paper. It doesn't really line up with anything on here. You know what? I do have my engraving pen that I bought. So maybe I'll actually do that. It's just about, okay, let me do it with you guys on camera. I think it'll be interesting. Um, let me grab it real quick. I will bust out my engraving pen and put it on the cap. Okay. Okay, hopefully I don't break this when I finally try to do this. Okay, so let's see here. I don't even know if it's gonna be visible if I engrave it on there. Okay, just about there. Okay, I was able to mark it slightly. And then this thing looks scary, but I think I just have to turn it on. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's see here. Is that the right mark? I don't know. Wait, I think it's this one. Let me try. Let me test it one more time. It's kind of embarrassing. I've actually never done this. I've been meaning to bust out my engraving pen more often, but I just like haven't been able to do it. Okay, I think I see it better now. A little bit taller than the mark that I made. Okay. All right, right about there. Okay, that's pretty visible. I'll show you guys in just a second here. And make it longer. Okay, new use of the engraving pen. Mark heights. So, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, you can see it, especially I think with the reflection and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's how tall I am from the base here. That's how much I've left. So hopefully I'll get to move that down. That's cool. Engraving pen for the win. I hope to be engraving some other things, and I'll maybe shoot some shorts or something like that on the process, but really excited to play with that a little bit more. So anyways, that is going to be my update. Let me give a recap again. Added in these two products, a hair serum and a lip liner. Rolled out my foundation here. Rolled out my concealer, or not, yeah, sorry, my liquid bronzer. It was made from concealers. So that was what these replaced, and then still working on this milky toner and the paint pot. And where's the last thing? Oh, I put it away. My Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. So these are the 5 things that I have left. Oh man, these are getting bulkier and bulkier to hold, but yeah, so these 5 things here, and I am looking forward to giving you an update in about a month. So please wish me some luck. Hopefully I'll really get going on some of these things. I think I'm hoping to actually have this done, if not very close, by the next update. Hoping that I'll get to make a new mark, engraving mark on this thing, bigger dip. I think the other ones are really, really long haul, like make a new mark on this. Hopefully around the same amount. Might be a little bit less given I'm not really using as much as I originally intended, but I'll let you guys know on the next update. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.